Dawei. So the vantage walking tour. I was going to start from here. This is what we call Central Hotel. Since last 100 years ago. It's before in the British colonial. And then at the face opposite is shopping center, and then next to the Central Hotel, also nice to see, 100 years over the building. And the next is almost 90 over years old, the houses. And you can visit there and have a conversation with them, the family. They are very welcoming. Okay, we continue up to the junction. At the junction, have one of the old building. Yes. And then the next one, the next building. Yes, it's also almost more than 100 years. So if you have a chance, you can visit. If the owner or the people in the house, if they're living there, we can visit inside, and then you can see the furniture and architecture and windows closely. And then from the top of the building, you can see the view of the town. Then mostly this area is in Dawei city area. And also here is what we call Nibbana. Nibbana is a Nibbana. The road to Nibbana, and keep going. It's a temple, it's a Muslim mosque. Islam. I don't know exactly how old it is. More than 100 years old. And at the Muslim mosque, you have an Islamic tea shop. So you can have a break there, and you can have like Indian food, like a platter, roti, and Indian tea. And then from there is a Myanmar type, Myanmar salad, like a lepeto.
This one?
And depends on you which type you want to choose, and you want to have a snack. And then keep going. We're going here also the way of Myanmar type of snack, like a tomato salad and lepeto, chili salad.
This one?
Here. And okay, then we keep going around this area. Have a modern type of that building and the old type of mixed together, and then we go and stop at the artisan, and the most famous in the way the artist called Dawei. His name is famous in our area, at Dawei. And behind his building is one of the places mostly famous for our visitor, because of what we call clay pottery maker. The whole quarter in many of the houses making the clay pottery for traditional and for local use. And then we keep going. At the corner here, we call bookstore. So there's not a stationery store, this is the bookstore. Every type of the book, like a story book, or cartoon, or comic, or journal, or newspaper, there you can have it. And then opposite his building, so here what we call the sign say yellow wave, but the old building type like a bungalow. So we can visit there, we can have the conversation with the family, and so we can have some talking, or they're welcoming for that. And next to his house is Dawei traditional house. So that one, I'm not sure you can visit inside or not, but you can see outside of the building from the street. So you will see how they built the whole local style building. And then we turn to the left, but not much here. Just keep going, keep walking, and what we call Mildwin Street. Mildwin means is the central in the town. So there you will see many different type of the building, and here like Monwinki House 57, Monwinki.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, there you see the way of the types of architecture. So I'm not the expert, so I cannot explain how old and what type. So check it out for yourself. And the next 56, the building, those are many attracted for yours. So and keep walking, and then 52. No, okay, that one, okay. Here, this building, you guess how old? What the owner said us, the owner tell us is like more than 150 years old. So, this is your opinion. So, opposite of this building, 52, nine. Okay, 52 also here, you can visit in house. So
Which one?
52, no, sorry, not there. Okay, so you can visit and have fun with them and talk and look at lifestyle. After that, maybe a couple minutes later, then keep going and we turn right way. This road called Uchoyin Road, from here to here. Uchoyin, one of the famous guy, what we call smoke balloon rider. Because in old days, 80 or 100 years ago, he is riding a balloon, smoke, not gas balloon. So that one, he's famous, and he got a medal and honor from the British government.
This is his house?
His house is down here, not his house, his relative house. But they gave the name for memory. So in here, when you're walking, maybe 3 buildings after that, one is a Ukokoji. It's a herbal, traditional medicine doctor, not a doctor. Yes. They're still selling traditional medicine, herbal medicine. So here, from Ukokoji to here, you can have take a rest for a while. Have a Burmese tea. It's a tea shop, so you can see the people lifestyle here, and people around here, and having gossip, bullshit, each other, make joy and fun. And then we keep going down. Then say one of the say Sobian. Sobian.
在这边呢。Okay.
Sobian also selling traditional medicine, herbal medicine, because those in this road, many of the shops are selling traditional medicine. And then the Uchoyin, not Uchoyin house, his relative house. So here Uchoyin Yes.
of Russi.
Yes, from Ujoyan House, and then keep going at the junction is the main market in Dawei. And then from main market is also main road, what we call Azani Road. This is the Azani Road. So most of the building are commercial building, and some are mixed with Chinese and Indian, because in old days, so the trader and commercial people are Chinese and Indian. So you will see one of the building here, like this. You will say why one of the building is in half in the old day style, and one is the modern day. So here, Dorchi and Bagan. So if you can research when they're selling the half of their parts, their house halfway. They cut it and they sell it to the other people, the land. So the people who have money and they build a new building, but the owner is still in the old type. So from that, you will see much of the different type of the building and different shop and different type of the goods they're selling. You will see many different. And then keep going, and it's just main junction. Main junction, road to art space, and then road to the fish market, what we call morning market too. And then before there, we turn right to Teotan Lan. Main is Teotan Street. At the corner, you will see Dawei Motor Company Limited. And then after that, you can stop for a while the tea shop. So you can visit there, and in the tea shop, you can see many different type of painting than others. And then after that, here you see a DMC, one of the making a school for the public. And keep going. One is the temple, Chinese temple. And we have a different color here, because in Chinese temple, different color and different type of building in one territory. Because it's an old temple, but have been burned down since 50, 60 years ago, so they rebuilt. And then the other part of the building, so they're making a fund, a donation for the temple, selling, and some different type of small shop. So that keep going, you see many different type of the building on the way. So from 50 to 80, 70, 90, up to hundreds of years. And turn right again at the corner. Here. The building, not that one. That one?
Yes.
Almost trouble is since 90, 30? No. I'm asking you. 1930? 1930. So that means almost 90 years old, that building. So in around the building, you can take a look, and you depend on your excitement and your opinion. Check it out. Thank you very much.